Hi there, my beautiful thrivers. Welcome back to another video with Thriving in Chaos. If this is your first time joining, welcome. You have clicked on my very first prepping for the new month video. This is where I will be getting everything ready for the month of July now that the new month is about to begin, and just kind of preparing for the month ahead so that budgeting will be made easier for me. I also like to add a little flair to my budgeting binder to give it a little bit of color and inspiration for the new month. If you are already a subscriber, hi, I missed you guys. I hope that this week has treated you well. I know I have posted a lot of videos this week, but this is the way it always is on the last week of the month. A lot of stuff that I want to do, and I might as well record it for you guys so that you have things to watch and inspiration for yourselves. Regardless, if you guys are not subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I post every single week, several times a week, with new and fresh content. So if you're interested in budgeting, or you are budgeting and watching other people budget inspires you or entertains you, then become a part of my budgeting community that I'm growing here. This community is so great, and I'm talking about the entire YouTube budgeting community. Everyone has been very supportive and encouraging, and I do not regret joining this community one bit. Anyway, so if you are interested and you want to see how I prep for the month of July, continue watching. I'm going to start with my budgeting binder. It's really large, so I know already with the way that my camera is set up, you're not going to be able to see the entire thing, so I'll work with it as much as I can so that you can see everything that we do. But I'm going to go ahead and bring that out. Here we go. So I bought this off of Amazon. It is rather large. It does fit a lot of stuff. I'm able to do a full year's worth of stuff in here, which is great, but it also is pretty bulky. So I'm considering, not decided yet, but considering trying to go with a smaller budgeting thing. I know that there are so many options out there, and I'm looking into them all. I haven't pulled the trigger on anything, and I don't know that I will, but I do know that it would be a lot more convenient if my budgeting book was smaller. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and flip through to the month of July. But before I do that, let's just go ahead and look at what we have going on for July. So July, we have 2 paychecks coming in, and that is on the 9th and the 23rd. You'll notice a blue circle around this paycheck, and that is because it is the monthly incentive that my husband's company gives. It doesn't happen every month, as you can see. Sometimes it happens twice a month, but you know, it's more. It's basically a bonus. So we will be getting a bonus on this paycheck, which is nice. This will be a regular paycheck, and then of course our modus drops somewhere between these 2 days. Not sure when. I don't really circle this, which I probably should, but I don't, because it just goes straight to the truck and to our car maintenance, and if there's a little bit left over, we put it towards some sinking funds. But these are the main 2 paychecks, and of course my side hustle is every single week, so that means we will have 5 side hustle stuffings this month, which is nice. 2 full-time paycheck stuffings, which is also nice, and a modus stuffing in between. I will probably add the modus to this side hustle cash stuffing here. So it's good to see this overview, just to see what this month is going to entail as far as being able to stuff for our sinking funds. So I'm going to go ahead and flip over to July, which should be right here. And we're going to look at the sheets that we're going to tackle today. We're going to decorate them, prepare for everything with our paychecks and our bills, You'll notice I do have a couple on here already, but that's okay. Then we're going to write down our monthly bills for the month and total them out to see what we're looking at. We have our expense tracker, which I like to decorate up and get ready for everything. Then we have our month in review, which is right here. We might go through that, not sure. This is what I use to track my bank account activity. I do not disclose this anymore because of the fact that we have merged other accounts into this now, and we are just not comfortable disclosing our bottom line in the video on YouTube, but that's okay. It doesn't change anything. But this is what I track my billing and my spending accounts with, which I will do off camera. And I believe the rest of this is just paycheck information, getting ready for cash stuffings, and so on and so forth. And that's the budget in review. So that's it. I'm going to pull these sheets out so that I don't have this big bulky thing in the way, and we will go ahead and get started prepping for July. So what I like to do when I begin prepping for the month, I like to notate all of my paydays. I start with my full-time paychecks, which I've used the green corner markers for. And then I'm going to use the small circle dollar signs to notate the side hustle cash stuffings. And once I get all of those on there, then I will move on to the modus, which I will use the car with the circle. I try to show it to you, but yeah, there you go. So full disclosure, I did record this video fully talking to you, so if you see me pointing at things like a psycho, it is because I was actually genuinely talking to you. But I decided to change it up because this ended up being an extremely long video by the time I was done. And the best way to showcase you guys everything that I did was to speed it up for you. So I had to do this voiceover. I hope you don't mind. But anyway, so here I am going ahead and filling out all of the bills that I have for the month. You'll notice that I am actually doing them all in purple. Before, prior to this month actually, I would have both blue and purple. Blue being the ones that I had to manually pay on my own, purple being the ones that came out on their own. So now, for the first time ever in my entire life, all of my bills are on auto pay, which is really awesome. I don't have to worry about it, and this house pretty much takes care of itself. Also, you just saw that I put the fork and knife on there. That is to indicate the nights that we eat out twice a month. Yes, I know that might floor some of you, but it's actually been working out for us. Eating at home has saved us a lot of money. At this point in the video, I'm just going through all of my stickers. Everything that you see here, I got off of Amazon. They're from some company called Zicto, Z-I-C-T-O. And they come with these cool monthly inspired stickers, I guess. And so I pulled out the July ones, but there's so many more stickers in addition to just the monthly ones. So at this point, I'm just cutely decorating this up, putting some color into it, making it enjoyable to look at. I have found that adding pops of color and just fun, and some of these even have inspiring quotes and things like that. Overall, it is just making something my own. And the more I invest into it like this, the more I feel like I will do a better job at keeping it up. I don't know if that makes sense, but it is working for me. And if you haven't tried it, I might recommend that you try it just once, just to see if it actually does change your mindset or your outlook on your budgeting experience. I've decided to use this top page not only for bills and for paydays, but I'm also using them to showcase what appointments I have this month. So I do have an appointment that first full week of July, so I just went ahead and put a sticker there. I don't know, dolling this thing up. There's not any real rhyme or reason. I look through the stickers and I see if there's something that I want to use or I already feel like it inspires me, but this was what I ended with. This page is pretty self-explanatory. It is just where I write all my monthly bills for the entire month. Nothing special, and I also don't typically put a lot of stickers on this one, but I end up putting a bit more stickers than I usually do, probably for the sake of this video. But I actually ended up liking it, so I'm going to stick with that, I think, in the future. So this is the part where I just simply write out all of my bills for the month, their due date, and their approximate amount if they're not fixed. Some of these bills are the same every single month, some of them not. And the ones that aren't, that fluctuate like per season, like gas or electric, I always go with the highest price. So even though it is not winter and I'm not using a lot of gas to heat the house, I'm still calculating for winter prices, because if I do that, then I know I will always have enough money budgeted for those bills, and more times than not, a lot of money left over. And I like those little surprises each month. So here I am just calculating up the entire month's worth of bills to see what our bottom line is. Basically, what I need to bring home to pay all of these bills. So at this point in the video, this is where I am just adding stickers to it, more than I typically do on this sheet. However, the more I was doing this, the more I realized there's a lot of empty space here. So I decided to use this part to make some monthly goals for myself, like preparing my vacation budget binder, which I am already working on. I may make a video of that once it's finished. I want to finish all the grad party stuff that I need to get done so that I can be ready, and then to keep saving, of course. And then I made a small goal of 12 no spend days. This sheet. You're going to see this sheet a lot more in the coming months. I plan to do this every Wednesday. If you haven't seen that video, it is the WTF Wednesday. It does not stand for what you think it stands for. But you can go and watch those videos to find out what it does stand for. But this sheet is the main attraction in that video and will continue to be. So I definitely like to doll this up and make it look pretty so that when I have to do this each week, it just gives me some small little joy inside, seeing all the colorful, and I don't know, it's just something about it that really keeps me on track. So I decided to do a couple of different things on this one. Aside from the stickers, obviously we definitely want to add stickers because I have a lot of stickers. But I did use these highlighter markers to block out the weeks. Now this is what I do my weeks as for tracking expenses, Wednesday to Tuesday. So I'm blocking out every Wednesday to Tuesday so that I know this is the week, this is a week, this is a week. These are the weeks that I am tracking my online expenses, the things that I need to pay back, usually from our sinking fund binders. So if we've used online money to do them, and I have to repay it back. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and pull out my monthly bills and my calendar overview. This is the first thing I like to see when I flip over to July. So I will go ahead and slide those right in here. Like so. It looks really good. When we flip over, we see our monthly bills. Then we can, let's see, I like to have my sinking funds usually start here, but I haven't filled those out yet. But then we go into my expense tracker, which I always put after my billing account tracking. So that'll go there. Ooh, it looks so good. So I am ready to go for the month of June. The only thing I haven't done is my monthly budget, which I guess we could quickly fill out. I'll try and be quick as possible since I know this video has gone on, I feel like, forever. Alright, so I'll fill this out really quick. We know that we're expecting a paycheck on the 9th. So the income is the full-time paycheck. You can't really see this. Let me do it this way. Full-time pay. And we expect, because it does, we know that it has the bonus with it. I am just only going to add 500 to it just to be safe. So I'm going to say that we expect 2,800. Then we have, we'll put the 9th here. And then we have the modus, which I have been saying all wrong all along, but it's okay. My husband has corrected me. And we always just expect 1,000, and then he gets paid again on the 23rd. So full-time pay 23rd, and we're just gonna expect the normal paycheck. And then we have the side hustle, which is $360 a week. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 360 times 5, so 1,800. So $1,800. Alright, so for expected income, we should be bringing in 2,800 plus 1,000 plus 2,300 plus 1,800. Okay, equals this much. 7,900 is what we expect to bring in. Now we know that we've already calculated up the bills, and that total was 3,458.02. So I'm just gonna write all bills because I don't want to write them all over again. $3,458.02. And for expenses, right now we are budgeting $1,330 per full-time paycheck. So that's times 2. So that's 2,660. 2,660 for the month. So we can take this amount, subtract this amount, subtract this amount, which we will do. Minus 2,660 minus 3,458.02. So we expect that we are going to have left for cash stuffing $1,781.98. But we'll see how it goes, because I always over budget for bills, so those could be less. I under budget for pay, so that could be more. So we'll just have to see how it works out for the month of July. Alright guys, well that will do it for the month of July. Thank you for hanging out with me and setting up with me for July. I am looking forward to this month. I hope you guys are too. And I'll be here, so if you guys want to start yourself, if you haven't already, or if you need some motivation or inspiration, I'm always here to give it to you. So I will see you guys in the next video, and until next time, bye.